So earlier, I was on live and someone popped into my live and was like, why don't you tell your story about being on MTV? So here's a video about my story when I was on MTV. Back in 2010, 2011, I applied for MTV's True Life. I Am Addicted to Sex. And I did it because I was applying for random TV shows. I never thought that I was going to get picked for it. I never took it seriously. It was kind of just like a laughing thing, right? Well, 2 weeks after I applied, I got a phone call from a producer at MTV. And he was asking me like, hey, do you want to do this episode? I can send down 2 producers from New York to your place by next week to talk about it. And I'm still in shock. I'm like, you're kidding, right? So I'm like, sure. Yeah, let's do this. So they come down and they have us go over this contract, and we sign the contract, and I really don't know what the hell was in that contract, to be honest with you, so I really don't know what the fuck I can say and what I can't say, but I will say that the show was fake. I will say that. I read from a script, and I humiliated myself all over national TV. And I will say that had I known that MTV was going to do that to me, I would have never signed anything with them. Because they took scenes and chopped them and did things that they shouldn't have, that just made it look way worse. And I had no idea that that was the image that they were going to paint of me, I guess. The therapist that we saw was a paid therapist. He was a paid actor, I guess you could say, to be a therapist. He wasn't an actual therapist. So yeah, that whole scene was not legit. And yeah, that's really it. I really regret it. I do. It's something that still haunts me to this day. And I'm not proud of it. It was something that I signed up for when I was drunk, young, and stupid. And I guess I'm still going to pay for it for the rest of my life. I'm not that person. So if you guys go digging into this and you want to start blasting whatever, I'm not that person. Okay? That's the person that MTV portrayed me to be. That's the person that every time you saw me with a cup in that show, there was alcohol in that cup. I was under 21. Let that sink in for a minute, okay? Without me saying anything else, take a moment to think about that. But yeah, they portrayed me to be this crazy sex fiend lady. And that's the end of that story. So, yeah.